Dasung has only made e-ink monitors up until this point. They've never dabbled in anything else. They went from being overly complicated to get set up to being completely easy to get going. This is the not e-reader. They're calling it not e-reader because I guess it's not an e-reader, but either way, it's a new Dasung product and we're going to check it out all the same. Cracking open the box, you have an outer sleeve with a paper cardboard stock. And then on the inside, you have more of a textured canvas-esque box. And all these little inlays are very nicely embossed inside the paper. And that's really cool. You know, we touch on this a lot, but it does show how a device is going to be based off of the retail packaging for the most part. It is kind of like judging a book by its cover. The retail packaging is very low end. Typically, the company hasn't put too much R&D into the unit. Let's check out the rest of the box. Now we have a whole bunch of stuff in here. It is 2 screen protectors. They are identical and they give you a little screen cloth in there. Put that off to the side. And you have a wipe down as well. This is used to wipe down the screen, remove of any particles prior to putting on this screen protector. The unit we will save till the very end as per usual. It does look like they are using a similar box that has a cutout for some sort of stylus. You can see that there is a little bit of a inlay that you can take out, that there should be a stylus pen. Use both fingers to pick that up like that. This isn't really evident of any retail packaging we've seen before, but I'm assuming that's what they're doing. And you do have a USB-C cable right here, so we're gonna keep that. We rarely use these, so when we do giveaways and stuff, everything remains factory sealed. And we have a box here full of, yes, the spiderweb cables, we like to call them. So this was very difficult on the first generation of units, but this one looks to be a little bit more simplistic. You have an HDMI to mini HDMI, not micro, with a full-size USB. Now looking at the Not eReader 103 user manual, you can feel free to pause the video at any point in time if you want to see all these. Now for the unit itself, it does have an outer layer screen protector. You know what? We're going to leave that on for a second just because I noticed that it has all the information that I'm going to tell you guys. USB-C, HDMI, 3.5 headphone jack, contrast button, clean ghost, I would assume that's force refresh, volume button, power button, and on the bottom you have a TF or trans flash card, microphone on the very right circle of the speaker pack, and the speaker right there. That's good that I didn't rip that off, although I obviously could have referenced it later. Now, immediately what we're seeing is a gloss screen. Super not a fan of this here at Good eReader, so is a lot of people. We don't like clean glass screens. Why? Because it takes away from the inherent nature of an e-ink / e-paper screen, and that is it's supposed to have anti-reflective properties. This one is super reflective. You can see the studio lights and the setup and everything, so that's a little bit of a minus when it comes to the Dasung right out of the box. Now you guys might be saying, well, Peter and company, why don't you guys just put a screen protector on? They do provide you two. We're going to crack one open and see what it is. Now you might be correct and incorrect at the same time. Yes, putting a screen protector on it does make it matte because it is a matte screen protector. However, you're adding more and more layers in between your eyes and the viewable surface, and this already has a capacitive layer, the layer itself, potentially a glow light. I haven't even turned it on yet, but you can see it has diffused it a little bit, but with that comes potential bubbles if you're not a professional. Obviously, we are not professionals at applying these screen protectors, and you see that it doesn't run flush to the side. Even if I squeeze that down, might have to use a heat gun. Regardless, besides the fact we aren't very big fans of glass screens, because then you're just faced with problems like this. We will turn it on for the first time and show you that it does work, and for the first time ever, Dasung has a UI. It has it has apps. It has something that you can do something with. Up until this point, they've only had monitors, but it looks like it even has the Play Store. So we're going to be diving in full on this in a future video. For now, this is an unboxing of the Dasung Not eReader 103, which stands for 10.3 because that's the screen size it is running. For GoodEReader.com, this is Peter.